Welcome to Kandid Kid Konversations with your host, Chanel and Glenn.
Mom and son.
Yes.
All right, so these are the times. It's supposed to be every Tuesday, but we're going to call it Kandid Kid Wednesday today, just this week. But anyway, we wanted to pick a brain of an 8-year-old and try to see the eyes. Try to see through the eyes.
Hold on, are you going to really pick my brain?
I'm really going to pick it.
Oh,
I'm going to get like a needle.
Oh,
Pick your brain means it's just a phrase.
I know.
Okay. I didn't mean it literally. All right, so we have an 8-year-old. He's in 3rd grade and wanted to pick his brain about how he deals with some stress. All right. So we moved, didn't we?
Yes, in January something.
January something we moved. So this year we moved into a new home and a new school.
Yep.
Thankfully, he was able to finish out the school year at the old school, so he didn't start his new school until September. So he came in with all the other 3rd graders September. So how was that transition for you? I know you were really, really like nervous about it.
Yes, so the first day of school, when you would drive me there, I think we walked, but I don't know. But I came in, I was just looking around. I didn't know I didn't know any people. Everyone was like, hi, I see you again and stuff, but I didn't know what to do. So then I was just following everyone else. So
right.
I went, it said 3rd grade to 8th grade, go in this to get breakfast. So I went there. And then when I got to a classroom, I got to meet more people.
So that's what you were nervous about. Hold on. You were nervous about meeting new friends, leaving your old friends. I mean, he was really had a lot of anxiety about it, through the summer months leading up to September. We even had some tears, right? We had even cried a little bit about it because we really, from kindergarten to 2nd grade, we had developed some friendships. And now that we moved to a new place, meant that we had to start all over again, meeting new friends and things. So did you experience anyone bullying you?
Well, in the beginning of the school year, there was this bad kid in my class named Zaire, which
I was trying not to use the names, but okay, yeah. You had a bad kid in your class that was picking on you?
Yeah.
All right. And I use quotation marks because in our household, we don't really call it bullying. We call it someone trying to steal your joy.
Hurt people.
Yeah, and we have the understanding that hurt people. Can you talk about like what that hurt people means?
So when hurt people, that means like sad people, hurt like punch or something like that. So if you know someone that's bullying you at school, work, whatever, that means is that they're hurt and they're hurting you. So hurt people.
It's a good explanation, and it usually is true. Yes, they're missing something at home or something, and then they take it out on the other people. So again, quotation marks means someone steal your joy. So this boy was stealing your joy. Mm-hmm. Now, when you say the beginning of the school year, it only is December right now, and you've been having no problems since about November to now. Like, it's been good. But September, October were rough, right? And you had people trying to steal your joy. So how did you deal with that?
I tried to annoy them.
Ignore them or annoy them?
Ignore.
You tried to ignore them. Okay.
And sometimes try to just get away from them because they were bugging me.
Yeah. Is that what you recommend children do? Like when someone is trying to steal the joy, just ignore them?
If someone, you would ignore them and they're talking about you, just walk away.
Just walk away.
Maybe tell the teacher.
But doesn't some of the words hurt? Do you ever find yourself thinking about what someone said about you?
But you would go away because maybe you will go away before the person actually talked bad about you. Like, Alex, go away. So.
Okay. Now, have you ever found yourself sitting in your room by yourself after being at school and thinking about what someone said about you?
Sometimes, only once.
Okay. When you're by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
And you like think about over and over what they said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Like, do you know what that was right now, or you don't want to share that right now?
I don't. I do, but it's a little inappropriate for that.
It's inappropriate? Okay. So then how did you come out of that? Or how did it make you feel as you were thinking about it?
It made me feel, I mean, the way you did it, it made me feel a little disappointed and sad. I wasn't crying or anything. I was just in my room.
Okay.
So,
But crying is okay, right?
mm-hmm.
Crying doesn't mean that you're weak. And that's another thing, is that sometimes you're not always going to feel happy, right? Sometimes you're going to feel sad. But how do you deal with the sad times?
When you fall down, you get back up. That means that if you ever fall or get sad, you always be happy. And like a roller coaster. Like you go down and up, and down and up.
Yeah.
Sad and happy. Sad and happy. You don't want to stop that roller coaster just because you're down.
So if you're down, does it automatically happen that you go back up to being happy? Or do you got to work at it, or just wait?
Maybe you'll just go and then up, and then maybe you'll stay up for a long time. But you don't want to stop that train.
Okay.
You at least want.
Well, sometimes I wish I could stop it and always be at the top. But I know life isn't like that. But
no, I mean stop it like.
Oh well, no. No, you don't want. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. Oh, you lost your little mic there. All right. So when you were going through that time, September, October,
November.
That was a low time.
So sometimes it can take months because it looks like I'm only doing this for 1 second, but it actually, if I was doing this my life, based on what I'm doing, it's actually taking months or even years to recover what someone did to you years ago. Like if you ever had somebody bullied you really, really bad, and then when you got older, like as an adult, you thought about that moment, that can bring your life happy just because you remember that to bring you down.
Yeah. Well, what kind of things bring you back up?
Happy thoughts.
All right. Okay.
Or just doing something that would take your mind right off of it.
Yeah, that works for you. So now that it's December and it's a few months into the school year, do you feel you're on the up track right now? Or are you still in a low boat?
Sometimes you can be up, a little bit up, a little bit down, almost down, all the way down, and then come back up. Sometimes you'll be in the middle. Maybe you'll be happy and sad at the same time.
So where are you right now with your journey through the new school?
Well, in the beginning of the year, I felt kind of down, but then now I feel comfortable, and that's happy, and then I feel like fitting in.
And that is, you fit in now. Yeah. Okay. And so, is it because you did those things, like you said, think happy thoughts, or do things to get your mind off of something? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we wanted to discuss during this time, is how to deal with, from a kid's perspective, a new school, new people. How did he get through it, and now he is on the other side of it. So from what I get so far from Glenn is just wait it out. It will get better. And just understand that life is going to be like, as he said, the roller coaster. And just know that you're going to have some low points, but the high points will come. Did I summarize it good?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
All right. Did you have anything else to say?
Yes, I have a question.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
If you have this question, if you ever been bullied at a time you really want to forget, and you think happy thoughts, you do happy things, you try to take your mind off of it, but you can't get out of your brain. One tip is to just focus on the stuff ahead of you and not go back.
It's a good tip. Look ahead.
Look ahead.
Yeah. Because what is in back of you isn't back to you. It already
It's
happened.
like
so.
if you point to something in your room, then point to something else, then point at your face. You can't see what your face looks like. Point to something behind you. You can't see it until you look back. But don't look back in this case.
Wow. That's actually pretty deep. All right. Well, thank you, Glenn, for the insight of picking your brain of an 8-year-old. And
my brain.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Is there anything you want to say about our shirts?
Yeah, we got a new shirt on the website. I am what I say. Even though the camera says it backwards, it actually says I am what I say. Sorry for the sound.
And what does that mean, I am what I say?
It means that whatever you say happens. Technically, your tongue is the most strongest part of your body, because whatever you say might happen. If you keep saying, I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid, then one day you might be stupid. If you're just joking,
might wake up one day and be like,
duh.
Right.
If you say, I'm an idiot. If you just say, like, say one day you're just joking around, you say, I'm an idiot, and you got laughing. You can wake up in the morning and say, buh.
Yeah. But it's something that you say repeatedly. It's not going to happen one time. But if you constantly have negative thoughts about yourself, then you're going to be negative, right? But if you speak positive things, can all the time try to. I know sometimes you may have a low point, like we talked about. But if you try to pick yourself back up with your words, you're right. I am what I say.
I am what I say.
All right. Taking up much of your time, sorry, but we appreciate you hanging out with us, and stay tuned again.
We opened our website, not just Instagram, but to YouTube as well. So you can follow us on YouTube and make sure the tips I gave you today. Bye.